నాన్నది వాళ్ళకి అసలు నీకు పెట్టావా మెసేజ్ వెళ్ళిందా? ఎవరో ఒకళ్ళు వచ్చేది ఎలా తెలుస్తుంది ఎవరు వచ్చేది? ఎవరు వచ్చేది ఎలా తెలుస్తుంది మనకి? దీన్ని కొడితే రావాలి కదా, రావట్లేదు ఎవరు. ఇదిగా 6 మంది వచ్చారు మొత్తానికి, వాళ్ళు వచ్చేది. జై శ్రీరామ్. Currently, I am giving you live from FSU College of Engineering, Tallahassee campus, Fall 2024 Doctoral Brunch, offered by the Engineering College for their outgoing doctoral students. Thank you, Mr. Ramnath. Be on live. Yes, brunch already finished. Yeah, Narayanan, thank you. Just now we finished our brunch. Our graduates went to wear their hoodies. అని ఏమంటుంది? హుడీసేనా? హుడీస్ కాదు, రెలీ regalia. They went to wear their regalia and they will come back in few minutes and the function will start within few minutes.
Good morning and welcome to our Fall 2024 Doctoral Brunch and Voting Ceremony. I'm Mari Evans, Assistant Dean for Graduate Studies at the College of Engineering, and I'd like to thank our faculty, staff, and the family and friends of our 2024 Fall graduates for joining us today. Graduates, you can take a sigh of relief. You did it. Years of hard work has paid off. The college is proud of all of you. Everything you have achieved so far, and everything you've yet to achieve. But most importantly, I hope you all are proud of yourselves. In just a moment, we will recognize our graduates and their advisors. But we'd also like to take a moment to recognize our department chairs, graduate faculty directors, and graduate staff. Your leadership and guidance is instrumental to our student success. So if you could all stand up for just a moment, we'd like to give you a round of applause as well. Chairs, graduate faculty, directors, and graduate staff, if you could all stand up for a moment.
Graduate families ఉన్నాయి కదా మనం ఇంట్లో
All right. To start us off with a few opening remarks, I'd like to introduce our dean, Dr. Sarma Vedula.
And good morning to all of you. So it is my pleasure to welcome all of you to this College of Engineering voting ceremony. It is so wonderful to see this crowd, right? Congratulations on the success. Voting is a passage of transition to something bigger and greater. So you have been through the academic system and received the highest degree, going to be receiving the highest degree. Right? And it comes with as much responsibility as it comes with the honor of getting that degree, but it comes with a tremendous amount of responsibility which you need to be aware of. Right? Because now you're going to be considered experts in your field. So it is critical, of course, to first realize that you come from an amazing College of Engineering. So be very, very proud of who you are, because this is the only College of Engineering that's a joint college shared by the #1 public HBCU, which is Florida A&M University, and a top 25 public research university in Florida State. We are in explosive growth in research. This is the renaissance of research in the college. Look around, right? Our expenditures in research is all-time high this year, surpassing $70 million, which is about more than 50% than last year's, about 150% more than 5 years ago. So we are going up exponentially fast in terms of expenditure. And those are not just numbers. If you look at just the research centers that have been established last semester, outstanding. We have $10 million from National Science Foundation to establish a quantum engineering center at FAMU, an engineering research center on robotics and manufacturing. We have a NASA space manufacturing research center, among many others, too many to talk about. They're all tremendous successes of the faculty, but the faculty are doing it for you. And it's so amazing because that research supports our graduate program. And that's how our innovation in this country progresses. So if you look just across the street, we have the Interdisciplinary Research and Commercialization Building coming up, and it's going to be open for business early next semester. That's going to house more than 30 new research. We have our new Building C approved. That is the third engineering building, which is going to be 2/3 the size of the first two buildings combined. And it's a very exciting time for us because we have grown by more than 1,000 students since the last two buildings were built. And we are now going to have the space not only in the engineering buildings, but also in the innovation department spread out. We have a new Center for Energy Independence that have been approved for the state of Florida. For the first time, we received $98.4 million from Time Golf Course to set up applied research institutes in the Panama City for aerospace engineering and advanced manufacturing. And then, of course, we are committed to excellence in education. So we launched a new Department of Material Science and Engineering last semester, and drum roll, we have the first Aerospace Engineering Masters and PhD program approved. That is going to be rolled out spring of 2025. So this is an amazing time for research, and you have been trained by some of the finest and best scholars in the world. So be thankful for what you have received in this college. I think it's very important to make sure that you acknowledge the amount of help that you receive from the staff and the faculty that have not only taught you the courses, but also led you to knowledge. That's what we do, lead you to knowledge. We do not indoctrinate you, we do not tell you what to do, but let you discover knowledge through your own accomplishments. And thereby you get your degree and your hood, right? So if you have been funded through an RA or a TA, make sure that you acknowledge all those anonymous taxpayers who have paid for your education. Now, remember those nights where your computer program would not run, or experiments would not work? And remember those friends whose shoulders you had to cry on. And last but not the least, your family and friends and your support network has been your rock. So let's have a round of applause for everybody that has led you to this. So this is a coding ceremony. As I said, it's a transition to the rest of your life. This is, of course, not a parting ceremony or a farewell. We welcome you back as a cherished alumni the day you graduate. Go out there, have fun, and do amazing things. Stay in touch, and come back and see us again. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you for everybody here that has supported your success. Good luck, and thank you all.
Thank you, Dean Day. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our main event. So I'm going to call up each graduate and their advisor, who's going to say a few words about the graduate, and then they'll be hooded right over here. So to start, I'd like to call up Dr. Xuan Chen and Dr. Simon Fu.
Good morning, everyone. I will be very brief, as I'm also properly an exam at this point. I have two graduate students to help me. So I'll keep it real short, I promise you. Okay. I'm really, really delighted to introduce Dr. Sian. She's a proud product of our program. I remember she was my master's student under my supervision back in 2018. She did an awesome job on the maximum PowerPoint tracking algorithms, and she did such an excellent job. Fast forward, I invited her to come back for PhD program, and she did. So she started her PhD program during COVID, which is the most challenging time. And amazingly, during the first year, she was able to publish 2 journal papers. So I'm extremely, extremely proud of Dr. Sian. And I have mentored her to follow my footsteps. So I'm really proud to say that Dr. Sian will be an assistant professor at Virginia State University. Just say a few things about her dissertation. She chose a very interesting topic, which is on using reinforcement learning, particularly the state-of-the-art soft-active critic and a combination of particle swarm optimization together. She was able to show that she was able to fine-tune the parameters of the doubly fed induction generator. Now the doubly fed induction generator, that's the wind turbine for renewable energy. So I'm very pleased to say that she has made a great contribution to renewable energy. So without further ado, Dr. Sian.
మూడంటే 3 నిమిషాలు తీసుకుంటున్నాయి టైం వీళ్ళు.
Next, we have Dr. Shafiq Bowen and Dr. Daniel Hallinan.
అది ఆర్డర్లో వస్తున్నాయి లేదా వీళ్ళ పేర్లు.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So Shafiq came to us from Howard University. He's a chemical engineer, which is our department, that he's getting his PhD in. And he joined my group just when I was trying to kick off a brand new project.
ఆర్డర్లో రావట్లేదు వీళ్ళ పేర్లు.
Got him introduced to by a faculty fellowship at the Army Research Lab on artificial muscles. And he has served in the Army himself and was interested in working with my group, and so it was a nice fit, and he was able to do his own student fellowship with the Army Research Lab and really had to pioneer this new project in my group. And there was a lot of very steep learning curve for both of us. One of the biggest challenges was actually the fact that COVID was a big part of his PhD progression, and so we had to pivot and did some computational simulation work for his first paper, modeling artificial muscles, and that was a really nice fit, and he's followed that up with some experimental investigation that he's applied his model to. He's been a leader of the group. He is a natural leader, and he has also had to struggle a little bit with the fact that he is my first FAMU PhD graduate, and so my knowledge of the administrative requirements for interfacing with FAMU is not well developed, and so there's been some struggles there, but he's gotten through them, and we've gotten through them, and now we're here today. So I'd like to introduce you Dr. Shafiq Bowen.
When I started a new material program, my group, which is about ion-based superconductor. If successful, this material can be very affordable, cheap high-field superconductor, can be used for accelerator magnets and other high-field devices. So, so the Shah was in charge of the synthesizing new material and characterize all by himself. And along the way, he found, all right, that's very difficult. And indeed, it was very difficult. because it contains a little bit of sensitive materials and very complicated physical process. And the characterization also very theoretical and difficult. But along the way, although we have a lot, but all his, that was his. I'm really proud of it. Particularly, the finding is unlike other high-temperature superconductor, his material does not suffer from grain boundary blocking in the practical point of view, which is a great breakthrough and a great knowledge, which based on which
లక్ష్మి నువ్వు వింటుంటే కనుక ప్రియకి కుమార్కి రాంబుజ్జికి కూడా ఫోన్ చేసి చెప్పు ఒకసారి. వాళ్ళు ఎవరు వచ్చినట్లేదు, నా మాట వినిపించిన లేదు, అక్నాలెడ్జ్ చేయి ఒకసారి.
You okay? All right.
సరే.
Anyway, So my DOE fund actually could renew 2021 or 2022 because of his results. So I really relied on you, and you did it, and I'm proud of you. Congratulations.
Next, we'd like to invite up Dr. Al Sharir and Dr. Sholey.
Everyone, I hope that you enjoyed this gathering. So it's my pleasure to first congratulate my PhD students, not the students anymore, but PhD, one of the best products of our groups, like Dr. Xavier, and also be able to talk a little bit about his journey. So I know Xavier from 2017. We had a Zoom interview, not the Zoom, a Skype interview before the Zoom was a thing. And the first time I saw him, I saw that the potential for a person who was very excited about the aerospace structures, aerospace design, vehicles. And longest story short, we have lots of sleepless night, we have lots of discussions. We'll probably talk about the validation more than say our names in our meetings, but I'm proud that he could build one of the unique toolboxes that now we use for design of the air vehicle and ensure the safety of like a flight and air vehicle structures. So he has been in our group for a long time. He's one of my first PhD students. I'm proud that he has lots of achievements. He has several papers. He granted this fellowship from Stanford to participate in summer schools there. He did an amazing job for our group in that education. And also because of his hard working, he got the internship to Danfoss, and now he's working on Danfoss as a project engineer. So his research is about unique computational models for aerodynamics and aerostructures, and I'm so happy that I have a chance to work with him and see that he's growing before our eyes from the undergrad graduate to the full PhD and be a scientist now.
Dr. Lee.
So, Dr. Nabiha Oba is my first female student. I love you. So she joined us in 2019, and we kind of promised to that we are going to solve complicated game problems. So originally, we need like really half of the campus computing resources to compute the equilibrium of the games. And we promised to use the new method to solve it, just to use standard PC. And Dr. Labiha Oba published the first kind of method to deal with that. So I've used really proud for her. And for this algorithm, we kind of tested in like 20 plus applications. And God knows that how frustrating it is. But we did that. And another one is that during his PhD process, she achieved another big kind of milestone. That's her first baby. And I cannot like say more about that. We just feel so happy about it. So today her baby is also here, and I want to say that for female students and faculty members, we probably need have something more to do with. So congratulations. Really quick graduates, after you are hooded, if you could just come around and take your seat back over here, because we're going to need another photo op after this. Next up, we have Dr. David Perez, who will be hooded by Dr. Lisa Spainhauer.
Good morning, everyone. So, I'm the chair of the civil department, and I've just loosened this. So I'm not gonna, hang on. I'll pretend like I'm tall. So, we have a number of our faculty who are off doing great things, and so I get the privilege of putting a number of our civil engineering graduates. So I'm going to try and do my best to acknowledge everyone who's been involved. Dr. Perez, I am so thrilled to introduce. David has been with us since he was an undergraduate. He started out at TCC. I will acknowledge the first mentor in his life, who was Clayton Clark. Clayton Clark was a faculty member here who left us for an administrative position at another university. And David first, I believe, met Dr. Clark when he was at TCC, and he encouraged him in getting involved in undergraduate research. He completed his bachelor's degree through Florida State, and he continued on to complete his PhD through Florida A&M University. We are very proud of all of the work that he has done. He's also one of our COVID babies who had to endure a lot of challenges there. He and his wife have had a couple of little ones along the way. And what else can I say? Also, when Professor Clark left, Dr. Tarek Abidu joined as his research mentor and major professor. He also did an extended internship research program through the EPA, and Dr. Gerardo Ruiz Mercado was very instrumental in working with him and mentoring him through that. David is now with Horn locally and working in the wastewater treatment area. His research was working on industrial wastewater sources and management. So very proud of Dr. Perez. I can't catch it, boy. Oh, good one. Okay, okay, there we go.
Okay, and Dr. Spanghauer. Next, she will be hooding Dr. Leslie O'Brien.
So, Dr. Kine also is in Dr. Karika Bichu's research group. I should say Dr. Bichu is not with us because he is serving as a UN special ambassador into a conference in Paris on methane emissions. So very, I know he would have loved to have been here for this prestigious occasion otherwise. Dr. Kine comes to us from Ghana by way of China, completed a master's degree in China, and he works in the area of, again, geotechnical, looking at landfill liners and their effect on soil and groundwater contamination, and also is looking at reducing greenhouse gas emissions under climate change. He's done a lot of field data collection and looking at basically, about 3 decades worth of landfill data, and it's a very important area. We're very excited to have him. He is, everyone told me what was next for them, and I'm not sure. He's working on his next position, I believe. Yeah, okay, wonderful. Okay.
And Dr. Richard Antoine.
Okay. Dr. Antoine also comes to us from Ghana, where he graduated from the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology with first-class honors. He also has a master's degree in geosciences from the University College of London in England. He's been with us since 2021. He also has earned an engineering data analytics certificate for INE folks, and his work is looking at geospatial data using AI and computer vision to extract data from satellite imagery, high-resolution imagery, and looking at transportation networks. And we are thrilled to recognize, and I forgot to say, he belongs to Dr. Aaron Oosthuizen, who is also at a conference and unable to join us. So I need to give credit to all of my fabulous faculty. Okay, congratulations. And Richard is going to be staying with us as a postdoc. All right.
And our short hands again, and Dr. Zheng Xiaoyan.
Well, Dr. Yan is coming up. I will tell you that I have been here longer than our PhD program, so it is fabulous to have so many fine folks to introduce to you today. So Zheng Xiaoyan is one of Dr. Nasrin Al-Dari's first PhD graduates. She's got two here, so two PhD graduates today. Zheng Zhao, Dr. Yan comes to us from China. He has been with us since 2021, published a number of papers in the area of harmful algae bloom and looking at various kinds of environmental and climatic factors that impact the water quality and helping to mitigate the effects through better stormwater management techniques. Dr. Yan is going to be going to UNC where he's doing a postdoc. So we're very proud of Dr. Yan.
Dr. Mushkinola, who will be led by Susan Howard.
Okay. So Dr. Hope also is one of Dr. Al-Dari's first class of PhD graduates. Dr. Hope also arrived in 2021, receiving his undergraduate degree from Bangladesh. His research is also looking at climate change and the efficiency in stormwater management strategies over short and long term. He also has published a number of papers along his way, and he is currently working for Geofintech Consultants in Central Florida, and we are very thrilled to be able to recognize him today.
Next, we have Dr. Satish Vedula and his advisor, Dr. Moses Anubi.
Okay, thank you all for coming, and good afternoon. It's indeed a good afternoon. Where can I begin? Satish, Dr. Vedula. So glad to be here. He's a loyal friend and a very gentle leader. He's taught me a lot about leadership. So Satish came to us, or came to me, the spring of 2004, fall 2006. He has to put me to write all the time. So it came fall 2018, 19. Yeah, I started here fall 2018. So it came to me fall 2019. And he knocked on my office door and came in. I thought he was a student here, but he had driven 7 hours just to come and talk to me. And at that point, I was like, I don't care what you know. That determination is going to see you through a PhD program. So we went to lunch, and that was it. So it became the first student I actually recruited. And down the lane, challenges came, and he was developing, and he's one of the students that I can tell you that can actually articulate very well, very clearly what he's working on. He can tell you in a few words what he's doing very clearly. So I was hoping that he was going to be the first person to go to the academia in our lab, but apparently not happening yet. And another thing is, in my own case as well, during my PhD program, I got married. And that made a significant difference. So the saying that behind every successful man there's a stronger woman is very true. So when Satish got married to Abby, a lot of things changed. In 1 year, Satish submitted about 5 papers because he wanted to graduate. So I knew at that point that this guy is so serious. So I have to let him go, otherwise someone else is going to knock on my door. So anyway, in a nutshell, so about his research work, he's an expert now in renewable energy, control of renewable energy resources. So one of the things about renewable resources, your batteries, your PV plants or whatnot, is their longevity. They don't last very long. If you have an electric car, spoiler alert, it's not going to last as long as a regular internal combustion engine-based vehicle. And that is because the charging and the discharging of the battery degrades them very significantly. So that's a unique control problem that people are still trying to figure out, and that's what Satish focuses on. And that's just the right topic for somebody who has a big engine characterly. His character is that's how I can describe it. He has a big engine. He can resiliently, he can survive a lot of things. So he brought that to bear, and we've been able to do amazing things with that. He's helped with a number of projects, and I'm so proud and I'm so happy that he's going to go represent us at my other alma mater. So it's going to be lead control systems engineer at Vanova, which is where I was before I came here. So I'm really happy that he's going back there. And I can't be prouder. I know your dad is really proud, but I am proud as an academic father that you are going to be my colleague. Congratulations. Can I request Patty to join the picture?
Yeah. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining with us in this happy occasion. So I'm concluding this live right now. Thank you. Thank you very much.